Hey everybody, and welcome to another Sculpted Vegan Kitchen tutorial. I am Laura Hutchinson, the head trainer at the Sculpted Vegan, and this is our celebrity chef, Lee Mullen.
Hi, celebrity, I'll go with that.
We're working on it.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Today we have a sweet treat that I'm sure everybody's going to be really excited about. It is a bit of a tongue twister. We are making no-bake chocolate peanut butter balls today. Yeah. Now this recipe is a favourite of Ryan's.
Yeah, Kim loves them too.
Kim loves them too. Yeah. Ryan loves them probably.
Just
gets
Ryan's
the most of them.
He's more of a sweet tooth. So.
Oh yeah. And I remember about 6 months ago, Kim shared on Instagram a photo of her eating one of these, and everybody went crazy. We had members writing into customer support asking for the recipe on all over the Facebook communities, on the Instagram. We had to send Kim the recipe. Kim didn't upload the recipe fast enough. We have more people scouring there for this recipe, so you're going to get it today with this tutorial that you can go and make this sweet treat yourself. Now, we are all about, of course, shredding and sort of watching what we eat at the Sculpted Vegan, so...
Not these.
Is these
it's
something...
It's Christmas time, treat yourself.
Yeah,
There'll
definitely.
be a bit more in the macros, but as I say, it's just a treat.
Totally, so
just a treat.
More of an occasional snack of these, maybe not multiple times during the day, but you are absolutely going to love it. So, Lee, what equipment do we need today?
So, as I say, I keep saying it's simple, but it really is simple. So you're going to need a wee baking tray, a bit of parchment paper, obviously weigh out all your ingredients, have it all ready, mise en place I call it, so have it all prepared and ready to go. You're going to need a bowl to mix it in, and then another bowl for the chocolate to melt it.
Brilliant. So I am going to read out the ingredients because I do have them here.
Yeah.
So Lee has got 20 grams almond flour, 250 grams peanut butter, 85 grams rolled oats, my glamorous assistant, 105 grams maple syrup. We have 25 grams the Protein Works Vanilla Wonder Shake protein powder, and 20 milliliters water, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 55 grams vegan dark chocolate, and a pinch of salt that we will use today.
So basically the salt is optional, and the thing too is the chocolate I already have it in. I just have it in the bottom of the agate just melting away. As I say, I'll show you. It's if you want to melt it yourself, it's just 30-second intervals in the microwave, which is quite simple enough. I'll talk you through that when we go through it.
Brilliant. So this will be like a really short recipe, everybody. So we're ready to get stuck in.
Yeah.
Ready?
As I say, simple again, guys. So you're going to start with the porridge oats. What I do is when I'm baking, is I always add the dry ingredients. The reason why is because if you salt in it, baking's a chemistry and everything has to be fine. But this is a no bake, so it's not really chemistry. But as I say, the thing with this, you want to incorporate all the dry ingredients because you don't want it uneven. Sometimes if you've done a chocolate brownie and you just added everything in and there was a bit of baking powder here, etc., you get raises here and not raises there. So that's the reason behind adding all the dry ingredients. But you honestly, guys, you can just throw this all into the bowl and just mix it. So that's the almond flour in, that's the porridge oats, that is just a wee pinch of salt. If you want, excuse me, sorry, if you want a wee pinch of salt more, it's totally up to you, but I say it just needs a wee pinch to start off.
Brilliant. Lee is putting on this sexy husky voice today. He's not even sick, don't believe him.
Only it's sexy, so I'm doing that,
He's doing for extra viewers.
Exactly. Right, so that's the dry ingredients mix, guys. So I'm just going to go in with a wet, nice and simple. You can use maple syrup, you can use agave, totally up to you. And that's that. Oh, that's the vanilla essence going on.
Lovely. Would you mainly use, for Kim and Ryan, the maple? Is that the preference? Or
in these ones, yeah, it's mainly maple. Yeah. But if I don't have any and I've run out, you just use agave. And the thing too, guys, you can mess about with these once you've made them once or twice. Stick to the recipe once just to get them right. But then once you've got them right, it's no problem at all. You can try different proteins. It's like the chocolate hazelnut, be perfect. The salted caramel, even better. Yeah. So you can just play with the protein powder and add a different flavour.
Amazing. And with the peanut butter, does it have to be smooth or could it be the chunky one?
It could be chunky if you want, but smooth is best. Smooth is what I use here. So listen, guys, that's everything in. What you do is just mix it until it's completely combined.
Could you use a blender, or is it better doing it by hand?
Sorry, Sydney?
Is it better doing it by hand, or could you use a blender?
Always better doing it by hand.
Okay.
Use a blender, you're going to blitz the oats, and even though at the start the oats will be quite coarse and dry, but the longer they sit and absorb the peanut butter and the maple syrup, they become easier to eat and easier to digest too.
Okay,
It's
awesome.
much nicer wee cupcake. Well, sorry, peanut butter ball.
Peanut butter ball.
Yeah. So as I say, we think about this, guys. I don't even have to taste it because I've made it so much because Ren likes it and Kim. But as I say, you can wet your hands and just form them in the bowls. That's what I do. The intervals is just. That's what I do. Just dump it in your hands. My hands are completely clean.
So everything's kind of blended, but it's still kind of chunky, I guess.
Everything's
if you look
chunky,
at it.
blended, but
Yeah.
it's still got a wee bite to it.
Yeah.
And I just, listen guys, my hands are clean. These are the best tools you have. And I just form them into wee balls like that.
Is that just a baking tray lined with parchment paper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as I say, if you are on a diet and it's not Christmas and you're making these, make more and eat less. Make them smaller and eat less.
Yes, that's a good idea.
I have it down as 12 for my fitness pal for the macros, so you have something to guide you a wee bit more. But as I say, it makes 12.
Yes, you could really take the recipe and you could make it into 24, so you could just make them even smaller. So
Exactly, so it's a real wee treat.
yes.
Yeah.
We've got our members coming off the Ultimate 12 this week, so you can make all of these recipes to your heart's content now.
And listen guys, these usually go into the fridge. You just want to refrigerate them for at least 30 minutes to an hour, which is stated in the method anyway.
Yeah.
But the reason I don't have, here's one I made earlier because I don't want 24
Yeah.
of them sitting in the fridge.
Yeah.
So I can do them and show you how to do them, and then that's it.
They're really tasty looking.
Yeah, it's so simple. And they're not the latest thing in the
Aye.
world, but they're enjoyable.
They're very Moorish.
Yeah.
What other treats, so again for the future, is there any other little treats that you made for Ryan that we can maybe look at in the future? These kind of the
There's
favourites?
quite a few. There's the wee, Kim loves the healthy peanut butter mousse, which is
Yes.
outstanding.
Yeah.
Like, and it's the basic ingredient in it is the peanuts and tofu.
Yeah.
And I think it's in one of the
Ultimate
meat
12, we have that
It's
one, yeah.
Fantastic, oh guys, it's absolutely fantastic.
Somebody, Christina's just commented that's a great idea to just make them smaller. Why did I never think of that?
Yeah.
It is little things like that. Sometimes I find that you're like, oh, that's so obvious, but
So
no, I
listen-
never thought about it.
Listen guys, I'm one down, but it's no problem at all. You just make sure you make them into 12.
Rachel said, think I'll just make one big one. You would be stuffed by the end of that, Rachel.
Yeah, sorry.
You're very tidy.
Very tidy. Tidy kitchen, tidy mind.
Oh my,
That's what I try
messy
and teach.
kitchen, messy mind for
That's
me.
what I try and teach the chefs anyway. But listen guys, the reason why the water, it's completely optional. Sometimes it's weird, sometimes the porridge oats don't soak up as well, so a wee bit of water if you're finding it a bit dry.
Yeah.
But that recipe is foolproof, it should be
Brilliant, I
totally
love
fine.
Show everybody what we're looking for. So these are now going ahead.
Well,
the
what
10
I would
heads
normally do
fridge.
is, I would just put them in the fridge,
Yeah.
30 minutes, put them in the freezer, 10 to 15 minutes should be fine. But I'm able to show you what to do with them now, because they're still holding their shape,
Right.
and they'll be totally fine. So water didn't need, you might need, it's totally up to yourselves to do. And once they sit in the fridge for a while to get drier, so you might notice the first time you make them off, I want them a wee bit more moist. So add the water next time,
Yeah.
and then by the time they sit in the fridge and they absorb that water, they'll be a completely different
Okay,
consistency.
cool.
Yeah,
So fridge or freezer, that's good to know.
yeah.
Good. If you
So-
want to eat them even faster, freezer.
Yeah, exactly. But as I say guys, this is just the melted vegan chocolate that I have in the bottom oven. If you are doing it at home, 30-second intervals in the microwave and just mix it.
Yeah.
It shouldn't take any more than a minute to a minute and a half. And that's it, completely melted.
Brilliant. That was 55 grams of chocolate.
55 grams of chocolate and
Yes.
then the remainder 85 grams I think it is of the peanut butter. This is basically just like a ganache, just a wee bit different with
Yeah.
the peanut butter in it, and I just mix it until it's completely mixed.
And this is going to be our topping.
This is the topping, yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's it. Completely mixed, guys, and that's the way you want it there. No lumps, no bumps, all good.
Brilliant.
And what I do is once these are set, they're easier to handle and not stick to the paper, but as I say, I've done them now.
Yeah, so guys, imagine these have been in the fridge for half an hour or
Yep.
freezer 10-15 minutes, did we say?
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, so I just dip them into the chocolate. And you want to use all the chocolate because if they're in your macros, you get to use it all up.
Ah.
Or if you don't like doing that, you could stand with a wee spoon and you could
Drizzle it.
You could just drizzle it over. So that's really it.
This is when I start to lick my fingers and then you end up eating more of the chocolate
Oh,
and putting it on.
That's what I would do.
Putting
And
on
listen,
balls.
guys, as I say, this is optional again, but this makes it because
Yeah.
saltiness always helps with sweetness.
Yeah.
Because that dark chocolate's quite bitter.
Okay.
So just a wee tiny sprinkle of salt, and you're done.
Brilliant.
Easy peasy.
Amazing.
5 minutes in the kitchen, have it all prepared.
Yeah.
Doesn't really take that much.
So after that, would we put these back in
Put
fridge?
them back in the fridge for another half hour.
Okay.
And they should be fine.
Brilliant.
Good to eat, but you could even eat one now, but I would recommend just
I'm
in the fridge.
thinking.
And they're nicer cold.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
There we go. So guys, it's such a little short and quick one today. We have our little peanut butter balls there with the chocolate. So I guess, could you eat them without the topping if you wanted as well?
Yeah, if you want to cut the chocolate and the 85 grams of peanut butter
Yeah.
out, if you're a bit more strict,
Yeah.
you can. It's totally fine, but they're not going to be as nice.
Brilliant.
Can't
Could you
recommend
have them the whole way in chocolate if you wanted as
You
well?
can. As I say, you've got all that in your macros, guys. So, in the ingredients
Yeah.
too. So completely cover them if you want. But I know what way Rhiannon can like them. They don't like too much chocolate,
Yeah.
a wee bit of salt. And as I say, if you're not counting your calories, a couple of peanuts on top, a couple of chocolate chips on top, you can do what you
Oh,
want.
brilliant. Amazing. And all our shred challenges are finished at the moment. You are ready to go for Christmas. This is the perfect treat that you can just knock yourself out and enjoy it. Thank you so much, Lee. That's such a speedy one.
Yeah, no stress at all with them, guys. Nice and easy.
No.
Simple Christmas one because I know Christmas can be busy.
It can be. In 2 weeks' time, we are going to be back. And what are we making in 2 weeks?
It's the meatloaf.
Ah.
I think you'll love that one.
Yeah, so we will have the recipe ready before that tutorial for that week, just so everybody can get really, really organised for Christmas, that if you genuinely do want to make this for your Christmas dinner, we are going to have you organised for that. So we will see you back on, I think it's Thursday the 22nd, but enjoy your treats, share them to social media if you make them and tag us in it, and we will see you in 2 weeks' time. Thank you very much.
Right, guys, bye.